Oh, hello, my friends, and welcome to Open Studio ID. I'm Vlad Duchev, and today we're going to talk about one subject and only one subject. And I will tell you why. I got recommendation from one of our YouTuber that I have a tendency to pack a lot of things into one episode. And you know what? I absolutely agree, and I really appreciate this comment because I don't know. This is this is how I paint actually. I will get very excited and there is a lot of things coming out from me, and this is how I talk, and this is how I do everything. I cannot stick to one subject. It's just my mind is racing constantly, so I'm trying to cover a lot of things, only because I'm excited about sharing my information with you. But at the same time, I understand the frustration when someone is giving me too much of information. I cannot concentrate on just on one thing. So I really appreciate, and not to waste a lot of time. Today we're going to talk about three brushes that I'm recently start using. So today we're going to talk about three brushes that I'm recently start using kind of more often and I think I like that way. And so we're going to talk today about this three brushes. What three brushes? Let's start and let's talk about it. So let's get started. Here we go. All right, so three brushes. The first brush, this is basically three kind of brushes or three series of brushes. The first one is this one. This is by Filbert, well recognizable brand, green handle, dark green color handle. It's a bristle brush, meaning bristle hair. The series called Grand Prix, or how you will read it, Grand Prix. But someone actually gave me a hint on how to pronounce it in French. I think it's a word in the Greek. I'm not in the Greek. In French, I think, or maybe not. So, right pronunciation is Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, this is series number 1027, and it's extra long filbert. And you can see this is very extra long filbert. It's about an inch long. The spring on this brush is amazing, even though this is a bristle brush, but because it's a long, extra long filbert, the spring is amazing. So it's not really stiff, but it's kind of soft, but at the same time, because it's a bristle brush, it's hold tons of paint. And that's and another thing, good thing about this is you can abuse this brush, really. I mean, work on the first surface of linen canvas, or linen, oil prime linen, canvas, which normally destroy the brushes because all this teeth on the linen, on the canvas, and when you start applying the paint, it just destroy the hair. So since this is a long hair, it can take the abuse. So this will be brush number one, bristle brush by Filbert Grand Prix 1027 extra long filbert. I normally use this with my medium, with medium 2 or G2 mediums, underpainting mediums, and we're not going to talk about underpainting. And this will be probably another video, just separate video for underpainting. But this is what I use for underpainting. Also, as you can see, I'm kind of going backwards. I did demo. Actually, I did whole episode this morning, but I had my two windows open, and light was going dark and light, dark and light. But also there was a problem with my recording actually voice, and when I started mixing, I realized, wow, there is a lot of noise coming from somewhere. So I decided, I'm gonna redo the speaking portion. And at the end, I will show you actually this demo painting this piece, right? This one right behind me, which I did for you, explaining everything. But since there is a noise in the in the video, it will be just a speed up video of demo. All right, but I did use this three kind of brushes. So the first brush is silver Grand Prix 1027 extra long bristle, just for underpainting. The second brush will be by Rosemary and Company, which I really love. And by the way, I'm not getting paid from silver, neither from Rosemary and Company. I'm not. There is no affiliation. I just love these brushes, and that's the reason I'm talking about these brushes. It's must have in your studio or in your brush holder when you go paint outside. All right. So brush number 2 is by Rosemary and Brushes, and it's called Eclipse Filbert. Eclipse, basically the series. This is synthetic hair, still synthetic. The spring of this brush is much softer than bristle, of course, because it's synthetic. Much softer, and amazingly, this brush actually holds a lot of paint, releasing the paint very easily, very easy to clean also, and it's because it is a soft, it's not lifting up the previous coat of oil. So Eclipse, highly recommend. You can get Eclipse series in flat, in round, and in Filbert, long or short. I normally work with Filberts because if you get a flat in a couple sessions, that flat will become a Filbert anyway. So what to use flat? Sometimes I have several flats that I use for, like, if I paint buildings, but I just use a lot of Filberts, and sometimes rounds. All right, so brush number 2 is by Rosemary and Company, Eclipse Filbert. Okay, so that's second brush. This will be my second coat on top of my underpainting coat. All right, and the third brush is very special. Oh, I love this brush. I could eat this brush, but this is by Rosemary and Company. Again, you probably realize I really like Rosemary and Company brushes. She does amazing work. I mean, amazing. I'm just afraid. I'm really afraid that company will somehow disappear and those brushes not going to be available. So that's why I have 400 brushes. So I'm just buying in advance. So anyway, the third brush is by Rosemary and Company, and it's called Masterclass or Master Brushes series. You won't see it actually on handle Master. You will see only series. It says SER series 278. What is amazing about this brush? First of all, the spring is amazingly soft. Amazingly soft. If you look at the brush, I don't know where to put it. It's very fatty. So you have to accustom using this brush. Holds ton of a brush, release really fast, easy to clean. And what is amazing, again, and I'm guessing, I'm not sure what is actually inside, but I think it's a mix of actual hair and some synthetics. Why I think there's actual hair, and I have to actually send an email to Rosemary asking, because sometimes I see actually hair breaking in half, not just just breaking, like regular hair can break, right? When I'm cleaning brush or washing it with my soap, I see sometimes just half of hair is done. That's why I think this is a mix. It's very fatty, and as I said, it's when you work, this brush is actually probably for 3 years, only because it's so soft. But it's not soft as acrylic brushes or close to like watercolor brush. it's never will lift the previous coat, I mean the undercoat or previous coat. It's so soft, and you can basically, how I'm using this brush is sculpturing the oil of the third layer. When I have enough, my Eclipse brush will bring a lot of oil on the canvas, and my Master 278 will basically I will start using that layer of oil on canvas and start sculpturing the painting. All right, and you will see it on this demo, that demo. All right, so this is my 3 brushes. It doesn't mean I'm painting with these 3 brushes. This is just 3 series of brushes: my Bristle, my Eclipse, and my Master 278. I have, for example, in Bristle, I have different sizes. For example, let me put this down. I have this, which is number 4, I think, yes, number 4, and a small one right here, and a small one, number 2. Yes, it's number 2. So you can see, one is shorter and skinnier. Yes, you got it. And one is less longer and fatty. So this is what I normally use, and I have even more somewhere. Yeah, right here. This is number 6, which is even bigger, and longer. So this is 3 brushes. I can put it right here. You can see it, different. So all silver, all Grand Prix, and all extra long Filberts. So this will be my underpainting. If I work like on 6x8, I will work with this. If it's bigger, I will work with this. If it's somewhere, 18 by even like up to 14 by 18, I will use this brush for underpainting. It will depend what I'm doing, but 3 different sizes. I'm actually about to order bigger than this. Is what 6? Yeah, I'll probably order 10, just fattier. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, this will be my bristle brush. And then next one, same in Eclipse series. I have probably like 10 different sizes, starting from this one. Yeah, like this is the smallest one. This is number 2, and I think I have even number 0. This is just a smaller. So different sizes, just for different purposes, different sizes of canvases and different subject that you paint. All right, so this will be Eclipse brushes, and same thing with my Master 260 or 278 series brush, which is final coats. I have different sizes. This is, for example, number 4. A little bit smaller than this, a little bit smaller, and this is number 5, and I just order up to 10 for bigger sizes. So now Bristle for underpainting, then Eclipse by Rosemary for the first coat on top of underpainting, and then finally I'm moving to very soft and one of the perfect brushes, Master 278 by Rosemary and Company. All right, that's it. Just a small episode of what brushes I'm using. You will see it on a demo right after this, and I hope you will enjoy that small demo. And I hope I'm within 25 minutes or so. We'll see. All right. All right, I hope you enjoyed this demo, small demo. I hope we're within 20 whatever minutes, and we talk about one subject and only one subject, brushes, right? 3 series of brushes. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and stay tuned. And if you already subscribed, thank you very much, and stay tuned.